Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Death or Dishonor. In the last episode, we subjugated Bulgaria and continued to consolidate our military forces as the world was plunged into the Second World War, as Germany not only partitioned Czechoslovakia, but also partitioned Poland with the Soviet Union. And World War II is now truly in full swing on August 12th, 1939. So we're currently securing Greece. We're going to try and puppet them and get them on our side and towards our way of thinking of things. And then we're going to move our forces all to Yugoslavia, push into Yugoslavia through one of the focuses. If they decide to fight against us, we'll fight against them. But we're going to have 3 allies here. And we're also, I think the world tension is high enough, we are going to create a faction. We are going to create, what is it called? I think we're going to call it, I had it written down because I did not want to misspell this. We're going to call this the Balkan, or we're going to call it the Second Balkan League. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hunt and pecker when it comes to typing. I never learned proper typing. Yeah, the Second Balkan League, we're going to do that. Then once Hungary accepts, we're going to bring in Bulgaria, and the dawn of the Second Balkan League. College Second announces today that the Kingdom of Romania has reached out to form a new alliance. The Second Balkan League has made public their intent to cooperate in case of war, although the great coalitions can deter against aggression. We've seen the consequences they bring when conflict does arise. The intention of different parties joining in a new alliance is still debatable, but what purposes it may end up serving may be unknown even to its instigators. Together we cannot be defeated. So we now have this. We are going to invite Bulgaria into here as well. Invite to faction. Okay, and also apparently, yes, our new artillery. We're going to put that up there. And with that, the new Balkan League the Second Balkan League has been created. Soon we'll get Greece in on this, and we're actually a bit of a force to be reckoned with. I mean, not truly, but I mean we can be. We're also going to expand this defensive border right there, because now the Soviet Union is over here. And how much longer do we have? Only 2 more days until we can either go to war against Greece or get them to our way of thinking. We'll see how this goes. Secure Greece. Okay, and what are we going to do here? I think it's time to divide Yugoslavia. So apparently, yeah, Greece, puppet focus. So we can go to war with Greece. I don't think Greece has anything. Yeah, they're not with anybody, so we're going to puppet them. We're going to call in our allies, and we are going to go to war. Alright, so we are now at war with Greece. We're going to start up our attacks. Alright, both our allies have joined in. We've already started making progress into their territory. We've cut off these units here. Bring them down there. Attack that dock. Yeah, they weren't going to last long. We're already into this little bit here, this panhandle. And now we're just pushing along the coastline. Yeah, no resistance. Well, almost no resistance, but any resistance we are getting is remarkably light. Yeah. Okay. We've almost gotten to our goal for the Second Army. Alright, we'll try and cut off the main force from Athens. Get this other armored unit. Drive across there. This one down there. And we'll get that one to that dockyard. Just gonna have to take command of these guys directly. I don't want to put up another... Ooh, they're still fighting back here. Huh. We'll deploy those guys there just to give them extra meat to that attack. We finished our 1936 close air support, a little late, but it helps no matter what. We'll get our 1936 fighter out here as well. We'll have 1 day till radio detection, so we can start building radar stations. Okay, so we got that. It's 1939, so let's get our encryption finished. We'll get that done. Take that island there. I'm gonna have him just go right down to Athens, end this war early. Practically no actual resistance, or at least no meaningful resistance going on here. Okay, just finished that. Let's get them deployed there. Let these guys deployed there. Their goal of taking that island won't be too bad. Alright. How goes World War II? Inconsequential. Alright. German pressure towards the Benelux. Following the breakout of war with France, Germany has applied stronger diplomatic pressure than ever to the countries of the Benelux. With France and British backing, however, they are refusing to give in to the pressure. There is reason to believe that if the German Reich is unable to get what they want by diplomacy, they will take it by force. Yes, there is a reason, because they've already done it multiple times. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we have finished these guys off, so we are going to puppet focus them in turn. Alright, and there are puppets, so done. Greece was puppeted. That is great. So we also have some dockyards. We're going to keep putting them into our destroyers. I think we're going to... we're going to put our mobile core right along there. Going to put our non-mobile core or other core. We're going to deploy them all along there. Okay, Grand Battle Plan's finished. Okay, and Germany just declared war on Belgium. So, that happened. And we are going to get First Army deployed right along the northern stretch of Yugoslavia. We'll intersect them a little bit there. And their goal is going to just be to get across this river, almost to Belgrade. Second Army's job is going to be to take Belgrade and get across that river. And Third Army's going to be given the task of taking the southern half of the country. And we've got how many days? We've got a little over 40 days to get our troops in position and ready to go. Okay, Netherlands has also joined in on the war, so now that's happening. Let's get some resources here. We are low on steel, so we'll do... Well, hold on. Do that. There we go. Yeah, it looks like Italy hasn't broken through in the south. So, maybe they'll start once Germany comes in through the north of of France, though. Who knows? Maybe maybe they can fight off Germany. Even as I say that, I know that's a little ridiculous. They're probably not going to get even close. How is our military deployment? Looks like it's going well, actually. I think once we get some of our political power back, we're going to go for a... can we do this? No, we can't go to extensive conscription yet. Is Italy doing anything that's gonna destroy our efforts here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, can we invite... Greece is already in the faction. Oh, I guess whenever we're in a faction and we... yeah, so... There we go. Second Balkan League has now been created and is... well, I mean... They're not the most powerful faction. A lot of our guys are still remaking their military and getting everything together, but hopefully we can... what are they researching? Oh, okay. Yeah, but hopefully we can defeat Yugoslavia here. We do need more manpower, though. That's going to be a... that's going to be a problem. Belgium has capitulated. That's Belgian government has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated. No, Netherlands have capitulated. So Germany went through them pretty quick, and they have already broken through the Maginot Line. So that's also happened. And how it goes down here? Yep, France is losing the south to the Italians. Yeah, that's not looking good. So far, it's going pretty historical, except for the breakthrough of the Maginot. But other than that, we've... yeah, they're gonna lose. Oh well. I could dream, couldn't I? Alright, how much longer do we got? Okay, so some river crossings and still preparing, but other than that, it looks like the forces deployed against us are not... hugely a problem. Still got 10 days to go. How goes the preparing? It's not going the best, but it's going. Alright, that's finished. Good. No longer have that thing to deal with. Okay, surprisingly, the call for more referendums and less repressive measures against the opponents of the regime have received some support in internal party discussions. While the FRN leadership remains skeptical, several influential members have supported a shift. Perhaps they have confidence that little will change in practice, or perhaps they secretly are traitors to the party's cause, as many of their opponents would have it. Regardless, if the public call for such changes should come, some of the leaders of the Kingdom of Romania would be ready to compromise. All right. Starting to get some diplomacy going on here. Let's get democratic up in here. Which, yeah, I think... do they have... No, okay. Thought maybe maybe that was my other game, but some of them... One of my puppets had a fascist demagogue. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so mobile forces... They still have a large river crossing, but they still think they can do it. What about these guys? Still preparing. Still preparing. Though they're pretty close to having things prepared. How goes that? One more day. Divide Yugoslavia. Okay, how does this go? Mere minutes before the ultimatum to Belgrade ran out, an official communique arrived stating that the Yugoslavian government had dissolved and transferred its powers to a number of local governments, all of which declared their loyalty to us. Wait. No. Holy shit. That's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Wait. Oh my god. That is awesome. So alright, the Second Balkan League now covers the entirety of the Balkan Peninsula, except for the Bosphorus and what used to be Albania. Wow, that That went way better than I thought it was going to be. Jesus. Well, God, what are we going to do now? Well, huh. I had completely assumed this episode was going to be us fighting. But if that's not the case, oh God, now I need to, well, now I gotta think on my feet. Let's, if we can get some, let's get a war college going, I guess. Let's get a war college going, and, we have a shitload of planes, apparently, now, in reserve, so that's weird. Alright, so our military. What are we gonna do with our military? Let's redeploy First Army to their positions against the Soviet Union, because we need to defend that border. Second Army is going to, I guess, Second Army is going to go to former Albania and make camp on that border. And then Third Army is going to delete their borders here. And their job is going to be, I think the German border? Yeah, that makes sense. We're still going to have another border for Italy down here, but we've got that. Yugoslavia submits to Romania. Faced with Romanian demands for a drastic restructuring of their state and the threat of military force if they should refuse, Yugoslavia saw no other course of action than to submit. The announced restructuring, however, has not only resulted in the partitioning of Yugoslavia into its constituent states, but has also involved the installation of puppet governments. It is clear that Romanian interests have been served under the pretense of the right of self-determination, and that the Romanian influence in the region is continuing to grow. What a masterstroke! Yeah, no, it surprised even me. I had no idea that was going to be that easy. So that happened. Though we're still low on manpower for such a large well, I guess not even just a large, but for such a, I guess maybe dense is the right word, faction. We don't have a lot of troops, and that's because at least 4 of our members were forced into this agreement and lost their military power. Bulgaria still has theirs, though I'm not exactly sure how that's going to help us, but they're there. I think whatever we're going to do, we're going to save political power. We're going to we can't go to extensive conscription, can we? No, we need to be in a very large war to do that. Well, we're going to need to do whatever we can to get more men on the field. Because we need 75,000 true, or we need no, not 75,000. We need 750,000 men in the field to go to our next step of securing the Bosphorus, which is our next, which I think is our next step in our dominance of the Balkans. Secure the Bosphorus, and that's going to be a problem. What else do we got here? We need more factories. Well, that's on the way. We still can't do this. So I think we're going to go to a flexible foreign policy. We're going to go to appoint an allied-friendly government, constitutional guarantees, and hail the king. I think that's going to be the better of these. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's going to be our next goal here. We might also go to this coup to get rid of our current leader. What else are we going to do? Well, we could, that seems like the best way to go, because I cannot get down this path here, which was my original path, what I wanted to do. Yeah, doesn't look like we're going to get through there. So, yeah. They are a puppet of Germany, if I remember correctly. Yes, they are. So, we can't do anything to them. Italy is also a friend of Germany, and they're still fighting with France. They're just on the outskirts of Paris now. German interest in Scandinavia. Okay, Denmark joined the Allies. Germany declared war on Denmark. German rhetoric has intensified towards the northern countries in recent weeks. The message is clear. Denmark and Norway must, in no way, whether by opposition or inaction, hamper German imports. While there is no immediate, there is no immediately a case for such demands, as imports are still flowing freely to Germany. Our diplomats worry that this is a prelude to German action in the region. Probably, especially since they already declared war on Denmark. Alright, we got some dockyards, so let's put another one into our... Oh, okay, Sand King joined Comintern, Norway joined the Allies. Okay, Germany declared war on Norway. So we're building destroyers pretty handedly right now. What I'm going to want to do is I want to have more dockyards so we can... the fall of Paris. While fighting still rages elsewhere in France, reports have come in of German troops entering Paris. The capital was declared an open city by French forces moments before their last units retreated. Several columns of German troops recreated the Prussian victory parade of 1871 by marching down the... don't know how to pronounce that, while Parisians looked on in stunned silence. Military experts predict that the collapse of France is imminent. Probably. Though they haven't taken the northern coastline yet. They're just going straight down through here in the south. And I love that the Italians still have yet to break through the southern part of France, even though France is collapsing. What I hope is that Germany doesn't turn its sights towards us, because we can't fight against them, at least not right now. I mean, the goal will be to expand our reach across the continent, but yeah, it's going to be hard. I am liking that we have this collection of Balkan states, though. This is a very colorful alliance. Alright, so we got decryption. It's 1939, so let's get... let's go industry. Let's get another thing of construction. France has capitulated. So how is this looking? Oh, that looks ugly. Oh, okay, so... Oh, okay. Second armistice at Champagne. An armistice between the German Reich and the French Third Republic has been signed at Champagne in the very railway carriage in which the German surrender of World War I was negotiated. Under the terms of the armistice, the French government under Marshal Pétain. I know his name. I can't remember right now. Based out of Vichy, will continue to administer most of southern France, while the rest of the country falls under a German occupation zone. Some French officers have vowed to continue resistance from abroad, but this puts an effective end to the fighting in France, at least for the time being. Disturbing. Okay, so Free France still exists in Africa, but we do have Vichy France right there. And Germany still controls all of northern France. Okay, the death of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was killed yesterday when the Royal Air Force intercepted the heavy fighter he was flying off the coast of Scotland. The exact nature of his mission remains unclear. Although Hess was an accomplished pilot, he flew alone and his airplane does not appear to have been armed. His remains were recovered by British authorities, and a state funeral with an empty coffin has been scheduled in Berlin. Hitler was reportedly being visibly distraught by the death of his old friend. Oh well. Looks like Denmark is maybe trying to land here? I don't know. But Germany has yet to pull off a naval invasion of Norway. So World War II is going on in full swing right now, while we are right now mostly just kind of waiting on being able to build up our forces. We definitely need some of our conscription laws to be a bit harsher. We need to get extensive conscription going. We need to probably go to a limited export. Yeah, we need to really go to limited export. If we can get to democratic government, we can do that. To use more of our own resources. Can we go to... we could go to partial mobilization as well, which will help us help us with our current factories. And how is our stockpile? Actually pretty good. We can make some troops right now. Let's train up Let's train up 10 divisions of infantry. Put them in that city there, which seems to be our default training town. Denmark has capitulated. Huh, surprising. That's sarcasm. I was not surprised at all. And it looks like from the time we are at the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a comment or a like down below. I always check the comment section, so leave any comments, criticisms, tips, or anything like that down below. Would very much appreciate it. If you guys like this kind of content, want to keep up on all of my uploads, you can subscribe to the channel down below as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!